So I don't owe anybody apology, but I was mistaken. I assumed that you and John had met, and you guys had not met each other.
No.
Which surprises me because you guys both give the same like super positive energy. So I figured you guys would know each other, but that was my assumption.
And we were in Duluth where everybody's connected with about 4 degrees of separation. You don't even need 7 in Duluth.
Right.
I mean, we never met, but we only needed one is Adam.
That's right.
We were so close before I moved.
Well, John did a little exploring in some of your music, but Lyla obviously plays music. But the reason I wanted you on now is because of the Falastin, to talk about food. Because John and I kind of said in the beginning of this thing, we didn't always want to have musicians on. We were always trying to do different things. But
just weird artists. Anybody that's passionate, like art is just a state of mind. You know, an artist is just a state of mind.
Yeah,
art's
just a guy from our first episode.
Yeah, art's just a guy from our first episode. That's henceforth and forevermore. That's the definition of art.
So I have.
But yeah, continue. I lost my thought.
Well, I wanted to talk about Falastin just to get it out of the way, which is Arabic. I have here for garlic and onion breath.
Really?
You have a word for that?
No, it's just Arabic for Palestine.
I was like, I had a frozen pizza on my way here. I did not yesterday, maybe.
But what's the news with that?
The news with Falastin.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the news.
Because you guys were getting a building, right? Yeah, that you can say.
So Falastin has grown, and our pop-ups have grown into even bigger, like dinner style food.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at right now. It started out with more baking, because Minnesota, you can do a cottage food license and you don't need a commercial kitchen. And Duluth is a little bit tough to find a straight up commercial kitchen to rent. So it's kind of tough. But that license really allowed us to get our baklava out there, which is the same thing as baklava.
Yeah.
But
that's what I had a note as well. that was what that was.
It's kind of funny because, like, you say W's and V's, you swap them
out.
And the same with P's and B's. So, like, Pepsi is Bepsi.
That's awesome.
You'll hear every Arab say that.
Bepsi?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's what I'm working on with some of the tribal people from, like, Turtle Mountain and Standing Rock and some, like, Ojibwe and Lakota, and they say Bepsi.
Really?
But I think they say it ironically. Because they're like, yeah, we're going to have a Bepsi. I'm like, what? You guys know that's wrong. They're like, shut up, Adam. We know.
Yeah. We're just not trying to honor them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's grown into, every pop-up seems to be a little bit more growth with the food we're doing and the more people who come, which has been really awesome.
Oh my God,
because
it's been
Duluthians want their shawarma. Like, they want their shawarma. So we've been doing, we found a kitchen to rent, and we've been doing pop-ups with full-style meals. So we've done shawarma sandwiches, which is our first one, and the line was out the door. Like, I was so nervous, more nervous than any show I've ever done, because I'm like, I'm used to being in my kitchen, which is the safe zone, and now there's all these people I don't even
The one I stopped into at Ben Paddle was like nuts to butts. It was so packed. It was crazy. I want those people at my shows too. They don't go.
They don't go
I can't
to
get
my
that to me.
shows either.
No, it's all for your food.
It's all for the chicken shawarma. But
that's super interesting though. Like that mentality in it. Like because everything is art if you think about it that way. Like food is your art too, and it's like kind of a different medium that you're exploring that you haven't had years of confidence or like years of experience. You haven't put in your 10,000 hours of like making shawarma. So like there's like a little insecurity there, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Well, has anybody ever booed at shawarma? Nobody boos for shawarma.
Maybe the vegetarians.
Maybe the vegetarians.
But we have other options.
You don't read Yelp much.
We have other options too. But something I'm really excited, our next growth is that we're able to do a ticketed dinner. So people can come down and sit. And speaking of food as being art, it's like Palestinian food is meant to be shared, and it's meant to be you're meant to share it
Like family
sitting
style?
down, family style. So we're able
It's an
to
experience.
yeah.
Away from you.
So this next pop-up, which is June 25th, am I allowed to?
Yeah, you can say
Mark?
whatever
Yeah.
you want. It's whatever
Please
you're allowed
do.
to say.
We should have it out by June 25th.
Well, we will, maybe. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But it's
It
coming
was
out.
June 25th. It was last week. It was great.
The shawarma was awesome.
No, I'm sorry.
missed
Lyla,
it.
Go ahead.
But yeah, we're going to be doing a family-style meal hosted at Wuso's, and I'm going to do a dinner narrative talking about the food.
Oh,
and
that's so cool.
everything that it is, and I guess with Falastin, we just really want to make it approachable. We want to make this kind of food approachable to people.
So you're gonna do like a speaking like thing with it.
Yeah.
That's very cool. God, that's so fascinating. Yeah, see, that's artist. That's bringing the artistry to it.
Yeah. Multi-medium.
Multimedia.
Can I say one more quick thing about
Say
the
as much as
shawarma?
you want. We have hours.
Fucking A.
The best shawarma was the best piece of art I've ever seen, and we were
Okay.
just in overseas in Amman and in Palestine, and this shawarma was a true work of art because it was like the meat, the beef meat,
Uh-huh.
layered with sheep fat,
Oh my gosh.
and it was so thinly sliced, served with like simple turnip pickles,
Oh, man.
wrapped in a
That does sound really
flat pita bread. It was small, but it was so good.
Man.
What made you want to open a restaurant? Or like, what made you want to like put your artistic energy into food?
It's my mom. She inspired me to share food with everyone around me. Like, that's how she shows love. So,
Yeah, that's a love language. Isn't it a beautiful love language?
I mean, even at our band practices, we are usually eating together.
That's amazing.
Marshall's like, "You have any snacks?" And sometimes I have like leftover hummus or
Yeah.
anything, and then someone's like, "Here's some chips." But it's
funny.
still love, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
It's what I have. It's all I have, and I'm giving it to you. If that's not love, I don't know what is.
Well, food is like a weird language. Food is a way for people of all different cultures to kind of connect each other. To like share.
Yeah,
That's a
'cause
really
that's so-
easy way to share your culture with someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
there's other things, but that's the one thing every human on Earth shares.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, we all are raised in different environments, we have different experiences and different relationships, but everybody's got to fucking eat.
Exactly.
And like, if that's the only thing we have to fucking connect us,
Yeah.
so be it. Let's
It's awesome.
let's love it. Let's do it artistically and enjoy each other.
I want to open a hate restaurant. That's where I cook food for fucking spite and make you eat.
What are you spiting though?
I don't know. I'll think of it.
Sadly,
Okay.
I don't want to be political, but I mean, even another reason I wanted to start this restaurant.
All right,
is
we're
because
getting politics. Let's go.
You can't
Yeah.
can't be Palestinian without being political. You can't be out front
True.
of the
They
Palestinian.
don't have the
without-
luxury of it.
No, so it's just like making this food approachable. I mean, we live in the Northland, and there are a lot of Arabs around here, but a lot of people haven't even met an Arab before. So everyone
Yeah, that's
has
true.
different
Yeah.
ideas about who we are, but really we're just a group of people who really love to share.
That is true.
What's the spice level in Arab food? Because I think that can be a hindrance to Minnesota people.
It's really
Like, ketchup is very spicy to some people.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
it's not spicy. It's spiceful.
It's
Spiceful.
It's
Okay,
flavorful,
yeah.
But it's not. I mean, you can add like a shatta, which is. Have you had shatta?
No,
It's
sounds dangerous.
it's a spicy mixture of peppers and lemons and garlic, but you don't have to. You
Right.
can eat around the hummus. You don't have
Yeah.
to eat the shatta.
Damn. You don't have to eat the shatta.
You don't have to eat the shatta. So yeah, I'm
What?
just excited to make it approachable.
It's awesome. I'm so proud of you
Yeah.
for not proud of you. It's not like I had a part of it, but I'm just proud to know you with
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
did.
cool seeing your growth from going from music and then all of a sudden just balls to the wall, open a whole. You're like, fuck it, let's just open up a completely my food for everyone, and then the pop-ups have been insanely powerful. It's awesome.
Thank you.
And I see you sharing your love language like through
Yeah.
art. Like for me, like I've kind of recently realized that that's how I communicate most clearly through art.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been trying to be a normal person for a long time, and I realize I'm just not, and that's fine.
That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
me, and
You're a
that's
weirdo,
okay.
dude. I love you though.
Yeah, yeah. Like